Alright, little handsome dude. Let's do a little taste test first. Chihuahua? Hey guys, it's Ellie from ELSA'S Wholesome Life. Welcome back to my channel. This week's video, I'm going to be filming for you guys my everyday realistic nighttime routine with an 11-month-old baby. I feel like these kind of videos are so interesting to watch because everyone has a different nighttime routine. And especially when you have a baby, they like that nighttime ritual, dinner time, shower, bedtime is so hectic. And so I'm going to attempt to film it for you guys, keeping it super realistic how we would usually do our night, not going to change anything. As well as I did a skincare routine, looks like the squirt is up from his nap, but I filmed a skincare routine for you guys a couple of years ago, and I also want to do an updated skincare routine tonight after my shower to update on that as well. So let's get into today's video. My everyday nighttime routine with an 11-month-old baby. So starting off my afternoon / nighttime routine, I'm just doing some meal prep for Bowie's dinners. I don't do this every afternoon, but I like to prep something that we can just whip up and have for his lunches and dinners throughout the week. This is a new experiment. I'm just making the mac and cheese from my first cookbook, ELSA'S Wholesome Life, but I wanted to make it a bit more kid-friendly, so I'm sneaking in some extra vegetables, some broccoli, some spinach, and then I'm also going to put it into these muffin molds and bake it with a little bit of cheese so that it's an easy snack that we can just pop out, reheat, and give to him for lunch or dinner. If you guys have my first cookbook, this recipe, my mac no cheese, is honestly a favorite. It's probably the most popular recipe. I'm going to link the book below. I'll also link the ebook. You guys should check it out. It's so simple, and we make the creamy mac sauce using cashews, pumpkin, soy milk, and nutritional yeast. And you can whip this up as a dipping sauce as well and have it for some meals and snacks during the week. I'm also just sipping away at this iced chocolate that I made for Bowie and I. It's just soy milk and a bit of cocoa powder blended with a date. And for Bowie's snack, I'm stirring some pasta through the cheesy sauce. If your bub isn't quite ready for chewing on pasta, you could try with some quinoa or rice or something smaller. But Bowie's just started to master pasta, so that's what I'm using here. Come here. Come here. What you doing? You see what Mummy's making? Or are you burping? I made you some dinner. Yeah? I'm gonna bake them in these, and you can eat them like little cupcakes. What do you reckon? Does that seem good? Good idea? Cool. Alright, little handsome dude. Let's do a little taste test first. So for an easy snack idea for kids, you can just press these into cupcake molds. These silicone ones make it so easy to get out. Top with some cheese, some grated vegan cheese, or if you have dairy, some dairy cheese, and pop them in the oven to bake. Meanwhile, I'm just tidying up the kitchen, getting ready for us to head out for an afternoon walk. Woo!
Hey son, you're looking gorgeous. Was it a sports documentary or something, is it?
I'm just filming you putting on your shoes.
The athlete laces on his boots. Get the new gel Kayanos soon, everybody.
No. Never made these like this, but they look really good, and if they work out, that might have to be a new recipe because that could be a great little snack. How's the guzzle action? Ready? Squirtle?
Get them little tootsies warm, son.
Most afternoons we love to get out for a second stroll. Bowie loves being out in nature and he's so calm when he's in the pram, so we always go for that extra little walk. It's also great to get Ode out, and it's kind of just a nice way for us all to wind down together after a busy and chaotic day. And we've got some beautiful places to walk where we live.
See that, Bowie? Athleticism personified.
This afternoon was actually one of the worst sunsets. Usually we get such a nice sunset on our walk. I'm also having a little kombucha that I picked up from Coles on the way. Didn't actually like it that much. I used to love kombucha, but it just doesn't do it for me anymore. We always walk along the beach on the way back, and then by the time we get home, the sun sets pretty early in winter, so we're home and ready to start prepping Bowie's dinner. For dinner, he's having this snack plate with that mac and cheese pasta baked cup, I don't know what I'm going to call it, and some fruit, of course. This is the first time he's trying pawpaw or papaya. I don't know if he's going to like it because it took me about 20-something years to enjoy it. I'm squeezing some lime juice on it too because I feel like that is such a yummy way to have pawpaw, and I'm probably going to eat it anyway. We're also loading up his plate with berries because he is berry obsessed. I'm going broke because he loves berries so much. And then some slices of avocado for some healthy fats, and he loves cucumber slices, even though it's pretty much water. Come to Mummy! Just a little one. A little pre-dinner snack. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. You want to play? Come on. Throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mr. Emotional? What's up? What's that? So now it's dinner time, which is absolute chaos in our household. Bowie loves coconut yogurt. This is the mango koyo with some hemp seeds, and that'll be like his dessert. He kind of liked the baked mac and cheese and kind of didn't. I don't know. Food with him is so hit and miss these days. And even though that looks like a big nutritious plate, he probably only ate about half of it. The other half is, well, on the floor or in Ode's belly. But he always finishes his koyo, and it's honestly just like a game of Alex and I distracting and feeding to try get that food in before bedtime. At about 6 p.m. we take him up for a shower, and I always shower with Bowie. This is my shower time too, so it's usually pretty rushed. I'm washing my face on the floor, and then Alex takes Bowie to dry him off and get him dressed for bed. Shower?
Loves the shower.
And then while Alex is dressing Bowie, this is my time to do a really rushed, quick skincare routine so that I can time it to get into the bed ready to give him his last feed in bed, just to wind him down ready for bed. He's usually pretty excited at this point, and I have to sing to him, brush his hair and tickle his face just to wind him down ready for bed so he's not too psyched up. We're about 11 months into our breastfeeding journey, and I'll be sad when it's over, I'll admit that, because I really enjoy these quiet moments with him. Except when he's like this. Go to sleep. Shh, shh, shh. Go to sleep. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh.
Kiss.
Sleep.
Kiss. Thank you. Kiss my mum. Kiss my mum.
Kiss my mum.
Kiss.
Good night, boo-boo. It's about 6:20 now, and Alex takes Bowie into his room to read him a book before putting him to bed. He's pretty good with his night routine and is starting to learn that this means bedtime, so he's usually winding down around about this time. This is the book we read him. It's called Puppy Makes Mischief, with a little oat-themed puppy, and you can see the little oat teddy in the background. So as you've seen before, that was my rushed, actual, probably realistic skincare routine. But I did want to go through this video my updated skincare routine because it's been probably years since I shared that last one. So I'm going to run through quickly what I'm currently using. None of this is sponsored. This is just all the skincare that I genuinely use, and I've been using a lot of these products for years now. So I'm going to run through it really quickly for you guys. I just cleansed in the shower with this one. I've been using this one only maybe a month. I'm honestly not phased on face washes. I think I said this last time because a cleanser washes off, so I feel like I don't really have a favorite cleanser. I'm liking this one, but yep. And then I also bought one of their exfoliants. So about to start stocking these on the Wholesome Store, which is why I'm trialing them out, seeing how I feel about them. So I use an exfoliant a couple of times a week, that every day, twice a day. Okay, so I've already done that in the shower. Now I didn't get to do this before because it was my rushed routine. So I think I was even using this last time, but this is the facial toner that I use, face tonic. And yeah, if I'm not in a rush or after Bowy's in bed and I want to actually properly do my skincare routine, I will tone. But usually it's pretty manic like I just showed. So I'll just do this to get off excess dirt and makeup. I specifically find it helps with the mascara. And I'm using our Wholesome Store toning pads. They're reusable. Chuck them in the wash when you're done. Next step, again, this is a new thing I've been using. But honestly, I'm almost halfway through it and I am honestly loving it. Again, we're about to stock this on the Wholesome Store, and this is probably my favorite product of theirs because I wasn't previously using a vitamin C serum. Anyway, I've been using this morning and night, a couple of pumps, and yeah, that's what I start with. I'm not sure if that's correct, but anyway, I'm not a skin expert, but just loving the vitamin C serum. It's not sticky, it's not oily, it's just like nice. Okay, next step is this one, which I've been using pretty much since I had Bowie, so a year. I bought this from my place I go for my facial, Skin Divinity. And this one is the Calm. So they recommended this one because it's a gentle retinol. So I was using a high strength vitamin A retinol serum when I was pre-pregnancy, and when you're pregnant you can't use it. So anyway, this is a pregnancy breastfeeding safe one. And I just do one pump. And again, I think I only use this one night. Yeah, I only use this one nighttime. Sometimes in the morning, but I don't often really do a skincare routine in the morning. I wish I had this much time to just like soak in my skincare routine every night. This is the next one that I use. So again, I got this from Skin Divinity, where I go for my facials, and it's by Aspect, and this is called the Complete Pigment Plus. They recommended this one because I said that I had some pigmentation from pregnancy, and yeah, they recommended that I try this one. So I've been using this for, well, since Bowie was born, so like 11 months. And again, I only use this one before bed. I don't really have an order for those two. I know they recommended which order, but I just forget. I don't know. Just whatever one I pick up first. And all of these they're not super greasy. They feel really hydrating, and like you can definitely feel it on your skin. Like I go to bed feeling like my skin is coated in goodness. It feels lush. So that is like my everyday skin routine. That's all I use every single day. I have some other products I'll show you though. I've been trying to use this one as well. I know everyone talks about hyaluronic acids and being really good. So I have this one, and it's been sitting on my shelf there for like a year, and I'm trying to remember to use it. But honestly, when I'm in such a rush, it's not a priority. I probably remember to do this one once or twice a week. In my last skincare routine, I was using a squalane serum, which I loved and do highly recommend that because I had melanostasia folliculitis, that fungal acne at the time. Loved that. I ran out of that and haven't rebought it because I've been using these serums and liking it, and my skin isn't reacting. So I'm just letting it do its thing. These are the two face masks. So I use this one once a week, and I actually usually just put it on my face while I'm in the shower if it's like my big shower where I'm washing my hair, shaving my legs, etc. So this is called a resurfacing mask. Again, I think this was in my skincare routine last time, which was a couple of years ago. So as you can see, I kind of just like find products I like and stick to them. But this is a new one that I'm experimenting with because again, we're stocking on the Wholesome Store, and it is a clay mask with dragon fruit. And I like it. It's more one that you would do when you're having a bath because you let it dry. and then wash it off, and I've been using it for a month and I've been doing it twice a week. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is this, which is again from my facial spot. It's by Aspect, and that is my SPF that I use every morning. Well, I say every morning, but not every morning. I try to be good, but I don't always remember. But that is like an SPF moisturizer that is good for everyday use to give you coverage from the sun. That is my skincare routine. It's not really that fancy, but simple is best. So yeah, I literally use 3 things after the shower and a cleanser in the shower. Oh, and a toner sometimes. Most times, not every time. Anyway, I'll get back to tonight's night routine. I just wanted to fit in this skincare routine and explain it, because as you could see before, it was very rushed and I didn't get to show anything. It was just like slap the oils on and then get in the room ready to feed Bowie. But I'm going downstairs now and time to cook dinner. So now Bowie's asleep, it is time for us to wind down ourselves. We like to wind down with a drink together while we cook. We always cook together, and I like to have a glass of red. I've been really loving experimenting with different organic red wines. My favourite is either a Shiraz or a Pinot Noir. And you guys know we love Marley Spoon. We've been using it since before Bowie was born and have absolutely no doubts about how much it has made our life so easy. So tonight we're cooking together. Alex is the prep man. He likes to do all the chopping, and we are prepping a teriyaki fried rice dish. Their recipes are so yum and simple, and yeah, it really makes it easy not to have to think about what we're going to cook for dinner. And even though we have a beautiful dining suite, we always just end up sitting on cushions in front of the TV. I don't know if you guys do this too, but I just find it so relaxing to sit cross-legged on the floor and eat my dinner. We usually put something on Netflix. I don't really have anything that I'm watching right now. If you have any suggestions, comment them below, because I'm looking for something new to get hooked on. Oat's never far away when there's food involved, so she's usually sniffing around for crumbs. Then we'll tidy up the kitchen and we'll either watch a movie on the couch or head upstairs to watch something in bed. Of course, brushing our teeth before bed, good oral hygiene. I actually don't check my phone or social media too much during the day because I'm trying to prioritize work. So sometimes this is the time when I might just sit and flick through stories on Instagram or put up any extra stories from the day. Lately we've been trying to get to bed earlier, so tonight we're heading to bed at 8. Bowie's sleep has just been a little bit of a roller coaster lately, so if we can get in a couple hours earlier, it's a couple more hours of sleep. Anyway, that's my night routine at the moment, guys, with an 11-month-old baby. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video.